Hi everybody, so it's been a very long time since I've made a vlog, and a lot of you folks have kind of been like, oh, you got off the radar, what happened? I spent the entire year at the New York Film Academy and just graduated, and I did not have time, honestly, to start making video vlogs again. For that, I am highly apologetic. I know I got my start through vlogging, and I know a few people have been watching me for a very long time. And to those of you who actually missed my vlogs, I am incredibly honored that you actually paid attention to the first ones to want another one. So here it is, my first vlog in over, like a year? My first project after coming out of the academy was gonna be to direct a huge Bollywood music video for my mom, which is great because how often do you see a child director with a mother who's gorgeous and is a singer? Not very often if you ask me. And the reason I'm making this vlog is because I have such difficulty expressing to you how amazing the experience directing was. And I feel like I'm a plane that has literally just taken off. And I still have yet to reach that high altitude, but I just took off and it feels so good. First off, let me explain the process of planning the video. It was ridiculously difficult. I was sitting halfway across the United States trying to plan a video from Boston that was going to be taking place in Houston, Texas. Let's just say that's kind of a feat on its own. I had tons of help from a lot of people, especially Jasmeeta Masi. She helped me so much. She was like my assistant director, coordinator, producer that was sitting all the way in Houston, and she seriously promoted so much for us that I am grateful that she was here. Another person who helped out tons was BJ, the DJ. He ended up connecting us to the dance group that danced in our video and to the set dresser who made it look like an actual wedding day. So when I landed in Texas, this is when the whole takeoff process of my plane started. I landed and it was like being an instant celebrity. I'm one of those people that's kind of been there, you know? Like I've always had like a few 100,000 followers online and like, not really a big deal. It's kind of been on and off with my humanitarian work, but this was like my first experience being like an A-lister celebrity in an area, and I was like, damn, this is both great and really creepy. Children upon children. They just loved me so much that I'm like, what did I do to deserve that? Sweet, they would make me like these cute little drawings and they wanted me to take pictures with all their drawings, and it was just so cute, and I just loved the experience of being there with those kids. Another thing was that my mom and I got to be on a huge radio station in Houston, Texas. It's called Sangeet Radio, it's 95.1 FM. That experience was crazy. I've never actually seen a radio studio before. I've never seen how they do it. I've never seen an RJ in practice in front of me. It was so interesting. I've been on the radio before once, but it was an online radio show. This was like the real deal. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. I had to speak in either Hindi or Urdu, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I get those languages mixed up with my native language, which is Punjabi, because they're so similar. So I was so scared of like speaking Hindi because I'd mix in my like native Punjabi inside. Yaar, mujhko to Hindi nahi aati. The radio experience was amazing. I was not as nervous as I thought I would be. It was an amazing setup, and just knowing when to speak or like when to laugh into the microphone, it was so interesting. And they made me do like a few promos for their radio station, like saying, "Hello everybody, you're listening to Ravjot Singh on 95.1 FM. It felt like I was a celebrity. It was amazing. Another thing that really stuck out was our first day of shooting. I had no idea what to expect, honestly, and we were running 4 hours behind schedule. Guess who finished 3 hours early? So overall, I saved us 7 hours of shooting. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It was seriously so good. I had a great team, Atif, Joey, and Mike. They were so helpful. And BJ too, he helped out so much. I was like, I don't know what I would have done without you guys. The second day of shooting was just as cool. This was my first ever time controlling a crowd of over 50 people on a set. That is pretty small. Just to let you know, that's something that no 19-year-old director pretty much ever does. And I was so honored but scared and nervous, and I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? And My bullhorn was not working, so I had to shout all my orders at everybody. But everybody looked so beautiful. I can't even imagine a better set of people to work with because everybody was gorgeous. And keep in mind, almost all of the women in this music video are mothers of more than 2 children, and they are looking better than me and other girls that are still single without kids. Like, hot damn. Literally the definition of a hot mama. The shooting was amazing, the dancers were awesome, we couldn't have gotten better shots, we were using a crane, it was so cool. And even cooler was that, the coolest thing was that TV Asia, which is an international TV channel, was there to interview us on set and take footage of all the behind the scenes. I don't think any 19-year-old director has ever seen that happen to them before, and I was just mind blown by how successful this day of shooting had gone. And just as great was that Just Punjabi TV was also there taking our interviews, and they were just so impressed with everybody, and I was so impressed by them, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening. There are 2 TV stations taking our behind the scenes and trying to interview us and come into the video. I was so shocked, I was so honored, I was so mind blown. I don't know how to describe my feelings for that, and I hope you can maybe see it from my face instead of my words about how I felt. It was the most proud moment of my life. It was like feeling like I finally made it. Like, this is it. This is achievement. It was just seriously such a humbling experience to have such huge people from the TV, huge photographers taking videos of us, you know, making this Bollywood music video. It was great, and my mom and I were so excited. That's all thanks to Amar Nana ji and Jasmita. So seriously guys, thank you so much for that. It was mind blown. Seeing all of my relatives having so much fun with each other at the shooting, it was so exciting. It took a little bit of tension off of me because I was like, oh my gosh, people are like enjoying themselves. My mom and I are so thankful, and we were so excited, and we're so confident in ourselves because we just discovered that we both have this huge speaking power. Like, our interviews went so damn well. I can't even begin to stress it. It's like this natural ability that we found while on this amazing journey of filming this music video. It was fantastic. I'm just so much more confident now. I'm so humbled. I'm so excited because I realize that the world has a lot to offer me, and the universe is just being so kind right now that it has helped me become a successful 19-year-old graduated director, and I don't know what to say except thank you to absolutely everybody who helped in this video, from all the uncles, aunties, cousins, to all of the people who worked on the radio stations, to everybody who helped on set. Just thank you so much, guys. I don't know how to fully express how crazy this experience was. It was like being Angelina Jolie. It's like knowing that you're kind of a somebody, but suddenly becoming an actual somebody. This video is seriously going to be the bomb diggity. I can say that with absolute full confidence, no joke. I usually do not toot my own horn because I see no reason to, but this is one of the first times that I have felt such a huge amount of self-confidence, and it's not fake, it's not arrogance, it's real because I lived it, because I saw it, because I saw power in myself, in my mom, and everybody who helped us make this video the way it is. Some of the shootings went so long that it actually feels like we shot for 2 days instead of 1 day. It was insane. The set was insane. It was beautiful. It was amazingly decorated by Saj. He's an amazing wedding decorator. I highly recommend him if you live in the Houston area. He made the set glow, absolutely glow. When people were walking in, they just looked at it and were like, I haven't even seen real weddings that look this good. Another super duper awesome thing that happened was I went to a Mika Singh concert. He is one of our relatives, but that's not really important. He called my mom up on stage to sing his song that she remixed and turned into a giant modern day hit, which is called Saban Mein Lag Gayi Aag. And it was an amazing opportunity. I was like, he's calling my mom up on stage? Like, damn. I mean, so I got my cell phone out as fast as possible to record the moment. I wish I'd had a professional camera at the time to record this amazing once-in-a-lifetime event of my mom going up on stage in a sold-out arena in Houston, Texas to sing a few lines of her song, Sovereign. Overall, I think my mom and I are making an awesome team. I'm really excited to have the blessing to be working with my own family. I have never before in my life had such a fantastic experience. This is going to be ingrained in my memory for probably my entire life, and I'm just so honored that people put their trust in me and that people respected me and that my relatives were really proud of me. I'm just honored that everything worked out, and seriously, it's a gift from the universe or God or whatever you might want to call it. It's a gift that all of our interviews went well, that we got to be on the radio on prime time. That's great. So thank you, Syed Ali and Cash, for doing that. It's just an honor and a blessing that we got to work with such great people like BJ, Jasmita, Saj. Well, I'm just so impressed with this entire experience, and I wish and I hope that you could have seen this through my eyes, because it was just like seeing a film, like a perfect film being shot in front of you, and you're the one who's living it through. So thank you, everybody, and I hope that you stay tuned for this music video. It is truly, you've never seen a music video like this, hands down. Like I said before, I don't like to toot my own horn, but you've never seen something like this, and you're just gonna have to wait to watch it for yourselves. Alright guys, thank you for watching my first vlog in literally over a year. It felt kind of like getting back into the natural speed of things, because this is what I've been doing since I was like, what, in like 8th grade or something. Just thank you to everybody. I seriously want to thank you guys. Have an awesome day after watching this video. Do kind things for each other, and remember my humanitarian messages, because I say it for a reason and you should do it.